Episode 6 was the confirmation of what we saw back in episode 2. We knew this alternate dimension ain't no black people here.
Hmm.
So that's going to be the whole, ooh, where the niggas is at? Hey, what's up? It's Rashad Antonio. We are the DCU and Me podcast. And again, sorry we didn't do episode 5, but episode 5 and 6 of Peacemaker. I forgot the name of the episodes. No, I know 6 is the ignorance of Chris.
The ignorance of Chris. Yeah, it's episode 6. I don't know.
Episode
I
five is doesn't matter. All spoilers. I'm gonna talk about a thing to talk about a thing, and we're just gonna combine these two because, to be honest, I can wrap up episode 5 in a minute.
yeah.
Episode 5 is basically leading up to Peacemaker heading into the alternate dimension,
Back to
and
suture.
yeah. It was plagued with some of the issues that I have been having with this show. And
Hmm.
one of them is Michael Rooker's character as like Eagle Man. And he had a they played him a whole lot and he dies. Thank you. Thank you for killing him. Um
James
Peace
Gunn really likes him
he does.
because
That's I mean,
he's his.
like everybody has like working partners.
Hmm.
Yeah, like and
You
and,
remember
and
he was in what you call it Suicide
Guardians.
Squad, of course, Guardians and everything. So yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, they're friends.
Yeah.
So that ended. Peacemaker was trying to figure out if he was going to go back to the alternate dimension,
Hmm.
and he goes very stupidly to Harcourt, even though Harcourt tells him in the message, like it's copacetic, that's code word for it's not
It's
copacetic.
not right.
He still goes anyway,
Hmm.
and they have the thing that I hate, like the we can't really say what the thing is.
Hmm.
And to be honest, she was right and Peacemaker was wrong. And
Hmm.
because he was so stupid about it, she couldn't really explain everything.
Hmm.
And he's like, "All right, yo, well, I'm out." And then he was about to die. He should have died.
Yeah.
And Harcourt saves his life because
Hmm.
we got the Latina cyborg
Yeah.
was about to was about to get him.
Yeah, she about to snipe the hell out that dude, boy, for real.
Yeah. Also, he ends up getting out basically on like a technicality, and he goes back home, goes to the
Oh, don't
no.
forget Rick Flag Senior.
Oh yeah, Rick Flag Senior
Put
is
them paws
beat
on
the
that man,
brakes off of him.
and and Peacemaker let him do it. He was like,
Yeah,
"Look, man, I understand," and he let him, beat the brakes off of him or whatever.
yeah,
So
did
yeah.
that. Economos and Harcourt team up to kind of put him like process his paperwork, so he wouldn't
Hmm.
just be like a random person
Uh-huh.
in
In the system.
in the system or not in the
Not
system.
in the system. Yeah.
You know, very American thing to do. And they put him in. Of course, after he got all those bumps and bruises, they said, "Hey man, we gotta let him go." So like we did this, and then he skedaddles over to the universe. Judo Master catches up with him, and he enters
Hmm.
into the the Pocket universe as well.
Hmm.
And then he also goes into Earth X as they're calling it now. All right,
Uh-huh.
episode 5.
Yeah.
Now, episode 6. All right, let's wow, that face. Here's the thing. I've been told several times in life that I need to make sure if I'm ever doing a project or doing something for somebody and I'm getting paid to do it, and I'm have to give them as what the industry calls deliverables
Hmm.
or content for your online people. You need to make sure that you under promise and over deliver. And in this case, this show has overpromised and underdelivered. And it pains me to say, because I love Gunn. I love what he's done with the DCU so far. Creature Commandos, 8 episodes of bangers. Peacemaker up to this point has been a very solid. Superman, I like Superman just a tad bit more than Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
So everything he's been doing has been really it's been really solid. But when he set this episode six, he said especially 6 and 8 as like
Yeah.
some of his favorite things he's ever done, is definitely a personal, very
Oh yeah.
personal to him because episode 6 was the confirmation of what we saw back in episode 2. We knew this alternate dimension ain't no black people here.
Hmm.
So that's gonna be the whole ooh, where the niggas is at? You know what I'm saying? Like I already like we knew that. You know what I'm saying? So like, okay, so I thought it was gonna be like, okay, what else is going on?
Uh-huh.
And that was really like the big twist. And I was like, ah, I don't know, man. Like I try not to sound like a hater, but I was
I'll
just
say that.
I
Let me
was a
say this for
tad bit
Sean.
deflated.
I'll say this for Sean. I think for people that was looking at the show and wasn't really, they were watching the show and not looking at, they were looking at the show and not watching the show. I think this is kind of like a oh snap type thing or whatever, because they ain't really pay attention to this at all or whatever.
But it was so
I get,
obvious.
but Rashad, we are watching the show. Trust me, we are watching the show. We're watching the show. I'll give you a perfect example. Not related to this show.
I understand.
You and me, we watch Alien Earth. We enjoy Alien Earth. Somebody,
Right.
my job is watching it, and they sat there and said, "I don't know about this." I was like, "It's she can talk to the aliens." I mean, this seems just a little ridiculous, not like real enough for me. I said, "Dude, this is a science fiction show. Suspend disbelief. What
Yeah,
suspend
yeah,
belief,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
What do we do? So because we like television and media so much, you know what I'm saying, like that, and we like to look at things like how things are shot, see little secret things in there, or whatever, like that. Yeah, we noticed it. We was like, something's a little off. We
Some
noticed it. We didn't really say it. We didn't really say it much in our things, but we noticed it or whatever. We really noticed it, and I think for some people, I think I can see why people was like, oh, Also, on top of that, what do we get? We get Lex Luthor in this or whatever. I will say I was not expecting that.
me neither.
I wasn't
I was
expecting that. I
surprised.
think that was a nice little surprise. But this goes into what James Gunn said, where he said, well, episode 6, 7, and 8 are going to kind of lead into the events that are was it Superman
Man of tomorrow.
yeah, man of tomorrow. But I can understand too how it could be ignored, because you got to think about it. Even with Peacemaker and with Prime Peacemaker, his father was, he grew up as a racist. You know what I'm saying? He grew up as a racist, and he's kind of like I can say a reformed racist. He's like, hey, I still say some racist stuff, but it's not too crazy because hey, I have a black friend, and that black person
Okay.
is my best
All right.
friend.
All right. I buy that
Uh huh.
because even like his blindness to the situation, because Harcourt was
Mm-hmm.
like Harcourt clocks it early was like
Yeah.
even she was like, man, where the niggas at?
Yeah.
Go riding with his brother down the street, like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
ain't no people of color here. This is crazy. And I was glad that they finally brought it up, but I'm like, that can't. I'm like in my mind, I'm like, this can't be the twist. And
Mm-hmm.
then as I was thinking about it today, I was like, oh, I know who this twist was for. This twist was for the white people.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't for us
Yeah.
because I
Yeah. We
James
live
Gunn.
this. We live this.
I know, man. Like,
We
and
live
and
this.
and and as I'm kind of just processing right now, like I
Uh,
can't be that upset because this is our lived
our life.
reality.
Our life. We live this.
Like I understand, I understand what it means to be the only black person in a very white space.
Yeah.
Like so noticing, so me being noticed and picked out because like yo, like what you doing here? That's not
Mm-hmm.
even. That's like So whatever. It could literally be a Tuesday depending on where
Right.
I'm at. So like
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Yeah. Like for me, when so I always figured this was going on with saying this or everything. But when old girl said, "Hey, I'm gonna go for a walk," I was like,
I was like, oh
I don't think that's a good idea. I was just
hell
saying to myself,
no.
if it is what I think it is, I don't think this is a good idea. And when that first car drove by, and that chick was like,
Hey yo.
"Who are these niggas?" I couldn't wait to say it in this. Who are these niggas? That's what she said. And, and like, it was,
Oh god.
and, and she was like, "Hey," and I was like, "They really gonna do this or
Yo,
whatever?" And
when Peacemaker brother stopped that car
yeah,
and jumped out and yelled, "It's a black."
it's so black. I said,
Bro, I was like, yo. So-
"This was me." I was like, mm, "Know the feeling." Know the feeling. uh, Listen, all you need.
Oh,
What you doing around here, girl? What you doing around here, Missy?
yo, and they literally formed up a whole ass mob and
Mob
she was running.
for basically a lynch mob to
That's what I'm saying.
chase this woman down or whatever. And like you said, Harcourt noticed it. She says, "Are you noticing there are no people of color?" And mind you, it ain't just black folk that ain't there. It ain't
Nah, it's nobody there.
no,
No,
it's
no
it ain't
brown people, no Asian
ain't
people.
no seasoning up in that
Nah,
daggone
nah. It
thing.
is it
That
is
chicken is boiled,
it is
baby.
white rice mania, you know?
Right
Like
up.
yeah, it's cauliflower heaven over there. So between that and then even like you were saying, Hardcore was talking to Chris. Chris was like, "Get out of here!" Like and that whole like absence of awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the whole ignorance is Chris
Mm-hmm.
because he's so focused on I'm here with my dad. I'm
Yeah.
here with my bro. These people love me. I'm where I'm supposed to be
He's
because
like, I'm asking what this dimension can do for me, not what I can do for this dimension.
yeah. The reverse Kennedy.
You did reverse Kennedy. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your
Oh
country. He was like,
god.
no,
Nah,
ask
man.
not what this
Other way
dimension can do
around,
for
yo.
me. I ain't doing shit for this dimension or whatever.
Other way
He said,
around.
my brother is here, my dad here. He ain't in charge of the KKK. Well, sir. Well, sir.
Don't need no KKK here.
Yeah, he don't need no. Yo, I just want to say when he saw that flag, and I love that shot of showing it kind of you know furrowed up where you couldn't see it, but he could see it. And I looked, and then I said, I know that. I said, I know that's not what's on the flag. What I think is on that flag. I know it's not on that flag. What I think.
Good old
He opened
fashioned
that flag up. He
swastika.
saw the stripes and the stars have been replaced with the party that lost World War II symbol. I don't want to say the other word because I don't want us to get hit on YouTube.
Got the old swastika, you know what I'm saying?
Got you know what I'm saying? He got, you know what I'm saying? He got, I looked, I said, yo, that is, it did hardcore just, so this your perfect universe, huh?
Perfect
Like,
world, huh?
perfect world, huh? Perfect universe, huh? Yo, so apparently in this universe, I'm going to go ahead and just throw a dart on the board and say, um, the man with the effed up mustache from Germany won the war. Wonder one world won the war, and yeah, we got assimilated. Except
Yeah,
because
they
I
said
speak in German.
if loving you was wrong, I don't want to be right.
Wow. And I'm gonna tell you why it's funny for me. This is funny for me because earlier this week I was watching one of my favorite movies that I think doesn't get the people respect it, but I don't think it really gets the respect that it deserves. How beautifully shot it was, The Inglorious Bastards.
Oh
So it's just
yeah.
so funny that
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw Inglorious
yeah,
Bastards
yeah.
earlier this week, and then ta-da! Look where we at. You know what I'm saying? Look where we at right now. And I can't it is hilarious. Also, my other favorite part of this movie, Vigilante Adrian. First of all, he's the real NBA young boy. Never broke again. He goes, so let's call it prime vigilante, when they're trying to open up the interdimensional portal. It was like, hey, they don't know who Vigilante is. We're gonna take it to his house. And he was like, yeah, I got my own little secret room. And he talks like he hates his mom. She's this and that. His mom was like the sweetest person you could possibly meet. He just ain't
Yeah.
want his mom to tell all his tell them like that he been lying like a dang like a daggone couch or whatever. So my man, they go into his little hideaway stash room. My man has pallets of money. Pallets of money, Rashad. Pallets of cocaine, meth, all the like. It's, Adebayo was like, I thought you said you were broke. You had me pay for your daggone lunch last week. He was like, can't use this. This is blood money. He turned his back. They was like, oh, all right. And they started snatching that. But hey,
Yo.
and they started
Yeah,
pocketing the
yeah,
money.
yeah. So
But
so like it's fun. It like okay, so it's Adrian. His name is Adrian, right?
Adrian, yeah,
Yeah. Adrian is like he is so on the spectrum
yes.
that he clearly can't see that like this is this is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But because literally his name is Vigilante. Like
Mm-hmm.
vigilanteism is for the most part like his thing that he's so fixated on
Mm-hmm.
that he can separate like even though like I got the drugs and the money, I'm not even going to shore. I'm just gonna house it.
Yeah.
Like and do
Yeah.
what with it? Like you downstairs getting contact high because just from all that stuff in there, it looked like it looked like the back of a police precinct in like the movies and stuff where they had like the
Yeah. Yeah.
what they call
The
when
evidence room.
yeah the evidence
Yeah,
room where they
because
have
they
all the
had a
drugs,
pallet.
yeah.
They had a pallet of cocaine like the one that we saw in the original Bad Boys movie that they do stole, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning of the movie and stuff, man. He just has his path. And I thought he was gonna say something like moral, like oh, not
Nah,
even moral. When she was like, I thought you was broke, he was just like, man, I don't want to spend this. I'm just keeping this for a rainy. You never know. So I don't. This is why I'm not touching it money because you never know what happens. No, he has a moral compass. This is blood money. I can't just. That's just can't do this. He said if I leave it, corrupt cops are gonna just there go pocket it. Like, what are you doing here? You're like, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing here? Or whatever. But
yeah,
he's
man.
like, he was my favorite character this episode because he's like, hey, let's go on this portal. And his whole mission, he talks about how, oh yeah, Peacemaker's my best friend. Chris is my best friend. I love Chris. Yeah, we're gonna go get Chris. This man is going in there for one reason and one reason only.
To
I
find
want to meet
himself.
I want to meet the alternate version of myself. And the alternate version of himself is just as much on the spectrum as he is right now, except he hates Peacemaker. And now we know what the Sons of Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sons of Liberty are basically a vigilante sect, probably of people trying to bring down this German political party that lost World War II regime in the United States or whatever. And he was like, I hate that dude. Like, because they were the same person. They liked the same things. They were so excited to see, it's another me. Oh my God. And like, and I was just like, I wonder where we're going to go with this story. Is something going to happen where the alternate Adrian is going to end up in there, a switcheroo type thing? No, it ain't even that. It's just that.
Nah.
No, it's just that he's like, hey, yo, man, this dude sucks. He says, like, Peacemaker sucks, and I can't believe you cool with this dude type thing. So, yeah, it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's you kind of talked me down a little bit, Tony. I appreciate that. Like the but just like again the twist of it to me was like this ain't really no twist. But but the way they're going about it, like I can see okay. I did like the fact that as soon as they got there, they basically just got caught. Like Harcourt tries to like Harcourt and them, they're all in like the little like in like the trophy room. And then the brother comes in and he's like, "Hey man, like what are you doing here?"
No, I just
So
think you look dumb.
no, and then he said, "Hey, I'm about to go meet up with Chris at the at Argus. You trying to roll?" And she's like, "Yeah."
And you
And
see
then
Adebayo like, oh,
no, nigga, no.
uh-huh.
And she's like, yeah. So all like I like how they all got split up.
Mm-hmm.
I love how nervous Economos always gets because he got
I mean,
quick, got bagged up quick, yeah.
yeah,
Ain't got a whole, he ain't gonna have a nice little mark in the middle of his hand because his dad just put that knife through his hand. I was like, God,
yeah.
yeah,
He
man.
started spilling the beans and said, "Why am I talking so much?" He started telling everything.
So we're gonna also dimension and ours killed your son and he's here. I'm like, bro, like
Mm-hmm.
calm down.
Yeah,
You can't hold water out here.
that's the
And,
friend you do not take out with you
nah,
if y'all
nah,
plan on doing
nah,
some stuff.
nah, nah. And he ain't even drunk. He just that's just off. That's just naturally.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So episode seven is definitely going to be the reckoning
Uh-huh.
of the bros and his dad. What I would it would be crazy. It would be crazy if he had to kill his father and his brother.
I think that's what's really gonna
That's
happen.
gonna be wild.
I think that's what he's like. Not again, not again.
Crazy.
And I would be weak if that's just like a even though this is DCU, but in MCU, what is the term? What point is it? Like
Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah,
a point
yeah,
where it's like
yeah,
you're going to be
yeah.
responsible for the death of your father and your brother, like in every universe that there is of you. No, you know, what I'm saying no matter what. I'm really curious on the deal that Rick Flag made with Lex Luthor that we saw. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the Lex Luthor from the Superman James Gunn movie that is in it or whatever. I'm curious to see what deal he made with them and what they're
Yeah.
going to use to locate that to locate the portal or whatever, you know.
Good questions because obviously he's gonna move to a different prison
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna come to a point where I mean we see I mean obviously it seems pretty obvious that it's gonna be
Yeah,
Brainiac for the Man of Tomorrow. And then
yeah.
looks like they probably gonna have to team up because if
Mm-hmm.
he said his whole thing is how about a chance at redemption. So only way that he could possibly be redeemed in the public's eyes if he helps to rid the world of a villain
Right.
because he obviously was kind of the villain, but indirect, not even, like directly, but like he wasn't really doing the stuff. Like if it wasn't for him losing, he would have plausible deniability.
Oh yeah.
But he was too,
Yeah.
he was too
We
in
all
it.
know that he was Oz behind the curtain. you know,
Yeah.
and you know they tried to, you know, with with the daggone Ultraman was like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
thing or
yeah,
whatever, like
yeah, yeah.
the one they got their hands dirty
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
One
But
A, one A,
yeah,
one
so
A.
yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I get everything you covered from Rashad. I do, but I'm just looking at it as in, yeah, I know why. I know why you felt that way because it's like it's so obvious to us because we be knowing. But
Yeah, yeah.
people who are just looking at this show like, oh man, he's in a, and they saw that.
Like this world does look great.
Mhm. I wonder why you think this world looks great there, buddy. the,
Again,
the fastest
uh,
time by somebody ran in the Olympics is a is a 4:12. Let me stop. No Usain Bolts.
nah,
No Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
nah.
No,
Just
not
a
that.
just a
Vanilla.
bunch of Michael Phelps.
Yeah. And Tom Brady's and Peyton Manning's. That's all you get. No
Nick
Michael
Bosa.
Vick. Bosa, yeah. So that dude. Anyway, yeah. I mean, so yeah, it was an okay episode. I get it. I'm just waiting to see what is going to be like. What's next? What is going to be the fallout? I can't wait to see what the major fallout of all this interdimensional jump in and everything. Like, hey, we got an alien reference in this.
We
When they,
did, yeah.
when you know what I'm
He said,
saying?
"Oh my God!" I said, "Why are you talking to the xenomorph?"
And he was
That's
talking about
weak.
the alien that keeps coming out. I need to know why this alien is incinerating these daggone
I
like,
don't know,
or
man.
maybe
Like,
I don't want to know why or whatever, you know. And he was
so
like,
it's
what he said?
crazy.
He said, "You're waving at him. That could be like in Britain when you throw the peace sign up saying F you or something like that." They said, "Well, no, that's actually stick it up yeah." He was like, "So you know what I mean? You could be just telling him, hey, F you, want to stick it up?" I was like, "Relax."
Kind of so nervous, but nah, like all in all, man, like I'm ready for the season to be over.
So I said, "I'm done."
I can't lie, yo. Like I'm trying, man, but like it's 7 and 8 is gonna have to be really like two awesome episodes because 6 was okay at best. All right. I'm trying to think. I think we covered everything. You got anything else?
No, that's all I got, man.
Cool. That's all I got too. Make sure that you join us everywhere we are: YouTube, Facebook, IG, TikTok. For now, shout out to Ralph Ellison. Um, theuponfurtherreview.com. 10 get you in. Make sure you check us over there. Tony, hopefully I had time to watch on Demon Slayer this weekend.
Yes, I am. I plan on
And
tomorrow.
I'm gonna try to watch the Tiana Taylor joint, Leonardo DiCaprio. Try to watch that this weekend, if not Monday. Either way, I'll try. If not, we won't. We'll never get a chance. I just know it's no rush.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing good things about it though. Right now, it's like a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay. Okay. I've told you before. DiCaprio is one of my favorite actors of all time. Like
Yeah, yeah.
my two
DiCaprio's.
my two favorite are Denzel and DiCaprio. Like they don't let me down.
Yeah, I feel the same way about Jeffrey Wright.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Love Jeffrey Wright.
Pipo Hernandez, come on down. You wanna
Yeah,
me? This is a
and
gypsy
it's crazy that joint.
woman.
Turn off motor functions. All right. Yeah, that's it. Make sure that you join us. Oh, we still got most of the talk about too. If y'all saw, I'm trying to get y'all a couple of days because there's a lot of stuff happening right now. I need y'all to watch um
Marvel Zombies.
Marvel Zombies.
Lord, yes, please watch it.
It is a banger, guys.
Yes.
Watch it. Watch it. Watch and be amazed. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
be
Mm-hmm.
amazed at what the MCU could have been. Because we gotta talk about some of the stuff that was in there. Because a lot of y'all was so not y'all listening, but just in general, was so scared of change that y'all didn't want it and they reacted knee jerkingly. Also, yeah, next week, Peacemaker penultimate, and we're gonna have some more movie stuff to talk about too,
Mm-hmm.
eventually. But yeah, that's all I got.
So
Till next time.